All right, hi Sagittarius. This is going to be your reading. This is for Sag placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Be sure to flip and switch the roles. Pick which side of the story you guys are on. And flip the genders too. I think I said that. But let's see, Saggies. What do you guys need to know at this time? Okay, what do Sag placements need to know? We got creeping. So somebody's like watching somebody. What else? Somebody could be watching you. You could be watching someone. Or somebody has somebody watching somebody for them. What else? We got ancient. Go watch Aries. Aries has something like that about it. Aries reading was crazy. Somebody was like really crazy in Aries reading. So you or somebody can have Aries in their chart. What else? And we have child services. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect, abuse. I feel like somebody who ain't shit, who probably neglects their child or who's not even a real father or a real mother is trying to, I really feel like it's not about the child or the kids, it's about the other parent. I feel like somebody's just mad that, yeah, somebody's ego is hurt. Ego getting in the way of relationship. Yeah, I feel like somebody here can't dust something off. And I feel like this is somebody that's trying to get in the way of somebody here growing, expanding, Queen rising, stepping into power, praise, coming up, spotlight. I feel like somebody's trying to rain on somebody's parade. Somebody's trying to look for holes and look for something to complain and report about somebody's parenting. Meanwhile, they're a shitty parent themselves. They don't even care about the child. It's about, they're just mad at the other parent. And you got people that's like that. They hate the mother, hate the father, so they don't care about what they put their child through. And I said this in Aries reading. You cannot love your child and stress out the other parent. You can't say, oh, I love my child, I care about my child, I mean well, but you're making the other parent's job or making the other parent's life hard. No, it's no such thing. Somebody here somebody's a loser. Somebody's a loser. What's creeping? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and somebody here is getting bad karma. Like, how the fuck are you getting bad karma? Shit is not going your way, and you over here trying to fuck up somebody else's life. That's why you're getting this bad karma. That's why. Look at you. Wheel of Fortune. Sag, this is your energy, Sag. Hopefully this is not you. Sagittarius, the Ten of Swords here, Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody's mad because the cycle has closed out. Somebody trying to bring trouble somebody's way. Make somebody here is very obsessive. They're problematic. Why would anybody want to? This is what kills me about people like this. This is what gets me about people like this is they don't make themselves lovable or appealing and then get mad when they're rejected or when they are not wanted and then want to go cause all this drama and all this chaos. Somebody's trying to cause instability in somebody's life. Somebody is just a troublemaker. And this could be who somebody has a child by. What's ancient? And they're an ancient person. Like, it's really weird. Ancient. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Somebody's mad because they feel blocked or somebody got their guard up. Somebody has their boundaries up. Somebody has standards. Mars and Leo. What's child services? Kids at risk of being taken or is about to. Reporting something, neglect, abuse. What's child services? Somebody here is a loser. Child services. Yeah, Three of Wands. Somebody's watching and waiting. So somebody's watching and waiting to find something to be like, oh, I knew they were. Oh, I knew. Like, somebody's really, really weird. Three of Wands, Aries, Sun energy. Somebody here could be at a distance. I feel like somebody's also trying to prevent the other parent from moving, traveling, going on with their fucking life because they're blocked. Clearly, they're miserable. A happy person who's getting their needs met and they have the life they want is not going out their way to do this. What's creeping? Yeah, look at this. Three of Swords. Somebody's just planning and looking like, how can somebody here is toxic as fuck. Meanwhile, they're going through a fucking tower. Meanwhile, they getting their ass beat at home or getting cheated on or lied to or spell work put under them by whoever they laying up with. Make it make sense. Man or woman. Three of Swords here, Saturn and Libra. And if you guys don't have kids, this could be somebody that you could have dated. Maybe they went through this as a child. Maybe they didn't, something happened in their childhood or with their parents, and they see you moving on and they're mad about that. Because I know not all of you guys have kids. So, but yeah, somebody is heartbroken. Somebody's getting karma. What's ancient? Five of Swords in reverse. I feel like somebody here is playing dirty. Five of Wands. Five of Wands, Five of Swords, yeah. Somebody here is just somebody here could be trying to use finances. This could be like financial abuse. It's like, well, if you don't, if you don't give me what I want, I'm not going to help support the child, or I'm not going to give money to the child, or if you don't give me sex, or if you don't, stroke my ego, I'm not going to help out with our kids. But at the same time, I'm going to try to report something that you're not doing to fuck up you and our child's life. So it's like, how are you as a father or mother not helping support your child or kids? And because the other parent wants to move on, leave you behind, and go on about their life like you should be doing, you want to cause all this ruckus because of your hurt ego. Somebody's a loser. The biggest loser. Five of Swords here, Venus in Aquarius. What's child services? Anyway, somebody is just child services. Yeah, Page of Cups, something with the child. Somebody could be trying to bring trouble somebody's way. Somebody trying to block somebody from traveling, moving, all types of shit. Somebody's a loser. They don't even care about this child. They probably don't even be around a child like that. They probably don't even provide or invest in their child financially like that. Like, but yet their ego is bruised because the mother or father doesn't want to be bothered. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Somebody here could be going to jail, or something could be going to trial. This could be about some type of child neglect. It's like somebody here wants to get the child from the other parent just to basically neglect them. But they want to hurt the parent, but this is all to hurt the other parent. Like, somebody's just, yeah, Eight of Swords, Jupiter and Gemini. Somebody here feels like they're in a mental imprisonment. There's negative patterns on repeat. Somebody here keeps trying to like get this cycle of abuse. Somebody here wants someone to be a victim, or wants to like psychologically abuse somebody, keep somebody stuck in their head, keep somebody hurt, like somebody overthinking. Somebody's a loser, but this is what they're going through. Again, a happy person is not bothering or targeting another person. They're not trying to start arguments. They're not trying to be chaotic or drama-filled. They're moving on with their fucking life. Just like this other person, other parent is trying to do. Eight of Swords. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Somebody's trying to cause burdens for somebody. Saturn and Sagittarius. Somebody here could be having issues with their car, or they're going to fucking get into a car accident if they don't fucking stop. Ten of Wands. Somebody don't even, yeah, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Obsessive, obsessed. Somebody can sleep around a lot. Ugh. Somebody here is just, somebody's a troublemaker. Somebody's obsessed. A troublemaker, like somebody's obsessed. Somebody here sleeps around, they date around, they get around. They don't have good intentions. They're probably on the down low. Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody just wants to make somebody's life hard. Somebody's obsessed. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Justice here. And this person got legality issues. Somebody's making something harder. Somebody's making their karma harder for themselves. Or because this could be about a breakup. Somebody doesn't want to give somebody a second chance. They don't want to take a risk on them. They don't want to go in that direction. Like, it's a no. Like, somebody is just mad. They're not getting what they want. Justice here, Libra. What's the Three of Swords? You could have taken your offer back from this person, or they could have taken their offer back from you. Ace of Wands. Yeah, somebody just is like, how can I... Somebody here could be having heartburn. Somebody's just hateful. It's like, why would anybody want to be around y'all hateful ass motherfuckers? This is why people try to get away from y'all and want to fucking move to different cities, states, and countries, because y'all are a fucking pest. Y'all are miserable, y'all are hateful, you're obsessive, and you're not even obsessive in a good way. You're obsessive in the toxic, abusive way. It's like, how are you obsessed with somebody only to treat them and your child bad or to neglect them? No wonder nobody wants to sleep with you, be with you, or be around you, or want you in their space. Duh, who would? Only another loser or another nasty person like you. And it's plenty of those. Go be with somebody on your level. Ace of Wands. Narcissists hate being with other narcissists. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. Something could be going to trial in court. Somebody could be falsely accusing somebody of something. Okay, Judgment in reverse. Somebody's overly critical, judgmental. There's no second chances. No second chances. I feel like somebody here is crashing out. Somebody crashing out, so pretty much. Somebody crashing out. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels it. Somebody's inner child wounds, their abandonment issues are being triggered. I don't know if somebody here was left alone a lot as a child. They could have been in foster care as a child with this. If you don't have kids with this person, if it's not about an actual child, this could be about somebody's inner child. So this could be someone that you dated, or it could have been a one-night stand, or something that was just supposed to be sex, and this person cannot let go. You may have to get a restraining order or get another one. You can't let your guard down with a person like this. You give them an inch, they take a mile. They just can't chill the fuck out. Somebody here could be getting caught watching or spying or driving by somebody's home like a fucking creep and a weirdo. Or in somebody's environment or whatever the fuck. Somebody's in somebody's abandonment wounds that they have not dealt with. Somebody here is resentful. They're bitter. They hold on to a lot of pain. Whether from their childhood or from past experiences, they're really obsessive. You can't break up with this person. And if they break up with you, you can't look too happy. You can't look too unbothered about it, because they're going to lose their fucking mind. They can be with somebody else, and if you're not mad about it, they're gonna be trying to be passive aggressive and do underhanded shit. This is how somebody is. This is how weird somebody is. They don't even really want you. They just don't want you to be happy. That's what I'm getting. Somebody doesn't really want somebody. They just don't want them to be happy because they're miserable. No matter who they're with, no matter what they have, they can have a job, a new car, a new home, a fucking new baby, a new relationship, a new person, a new this, a new that. They're a very miserable person. And somebody's getting bad karma for their miserable and obsessive and problematic ways. Something could be going on with somebody's heart health, their lungs, something got to get somebody to fuck up out of here because they do too much. At this point, okay, Seven of Wands. The Lovers here, yeah, somebody's mad because somebody doesn't want to have sex with them no more. Because somebody knows that somebody ain't shit. Why would somebody want to give you their body, or why would you want to stick your penis in somebody that you know is not shit? Or why would you want to let somebody's penis or get in your vagina when you know they're not shit? Lovers here, Gemini energy. Somebody's just in the fucking way. Somebody here can have tattoos or be a tattoo artist. Yeah, 10 of Cups, family, kids, 9 of Wands. I guess somebody want their family back, or they don't want the family to be broken up, but somebody here ain't shit. So how are you wanting somebody to stay with you and continue to invest in something with you just because we have kids, or just because we're family and you're my brother, sister, mother, father, or you're my child's mother or father, or you're my long-term friend, or whatever this is, whatever this family energy is, or because we were lovers or we slept together, or whatever this is. You're a shitty person. Why would I want to stay with that? Why would anybody want to, unless somebody does not love themselves, unless somebody doesn't like themselves, they will tolerate this. But clearly somebody here likes themselves. Lovers here, choices, options. Yeah, 2 of Cups in reverse. Somebody is choosing to break up with somebody. Somebody cannot take it. It's like, oh, you're not leaving me. Somebody could be trying to blackmail somebody. Somebody could be trying to do all types of weird shit. Oh, you don't want to have sex with me. Fuck out of here. Yada, yada. Why are you acting like that? Like somebody's losing their mind, crashing the fuck out. Literally. Death card in reverse. Somebody's like, nah, we got too much history. No, 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 no. Although they have done some of the most shitty and heinous things. Or no, we got a kid, or we got kids, or oh no, we're family, or oh no, the sex was too good, or oh no, this, that, and the third. It's like somebody here needs to get help. Somebody needs to go see a psychiatrist. Somebody needs to be evaluated. Seriously. Nurse, they're out again. Like somebody here needs to be like put away somewhere for a while. Two of Cups in reverse, Venus and Cancer. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Somebody also could, some of you guys, if you're being intimate with somebody, especially for my ladies, this person could be into same sex or they're sexually fluid, but they may not, they could be on the down low. You could suspect this, so you may need to wear protection when you have sex with this person. Or somebody here could be mad because you don't want to have sex with them, or you want to use protection, but you know that they're a cheater, they're on the down low, or whatever this is. You can't trust them. So you either don't want to have sex at all, or you want to use protection. And somebody here is mad. Two of Pentacles, Jupiter and Capricorn. Somebody's mad because you want to protect yourself. Somebody's mad because you have standards. Somebody's mad because you have boundaries. And people that don't like standards, people that don't like boundaries, they don't mean you well. Clearly. Two of Pentacles. This could be an on-again, off-again connection. Somebody here could be physically abusive. They're hot-tempered. They can't control their anger. They're quick to put their hands on you. Yeah, this could be a Capricorn, a Aries, or a Scorpio, a Pisces, Cancer, another Sag, a Leo. Okay, or they have that in their chart. Scorpio energy as well, Pisces. What's Two of Pentacles? You and somebody are incompatible. The only good thing here is just sex. Maybe the sex is good, but I feel like even with that, somebody barely wants to even do that. Somebody probably gives somebody something, give somebody some penis or vagina just to shut them up, just to make them just go away and go sit in a corner somewhere for a little bit. Like somebody just don't know how to leave somebody the fuck alone, give people space, nothing. I hate to come off this way, but it's like... I'm mad. Like, I'm not even going through this. Like, I'm mad for somebody. I'm mad. I don't know who's going through this, but I'm annoyed for whoever's going through this. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. Somebody realizes when they're not intimate with somebody, or when they're protecting their sexual energy, they're more stable. They feel more healthy. Okay, their money is better. Their health gets better. Yeah, because somebody's a fucking incubus or a succubus. This could be a man realizing he has to stop sleeping with somebody. But somebody could be dealing with the same sex, though. I'm not going to lie. So, flip and switch it. But take it how it resonates. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aries as well. April, Aries, April, Taurus. What's this King of Pentacles? Yeah, the Tower. Somebody could be going through a Tower regarding their finances. Maybe somebody's losing money. Or somebody could be trying to attack somebody's finances because they don't want to sleep with them no more. They want to move out. They want to move on. They want to... Yeah, Capricorn energy. Somebody's doing dark magic. Spell work on somebody. Because they don't want to be intimate with them. Somebody is very selfish, very self-absorbed. All they care about is money, clothes, shoes, weed, sex, their pleasures. And that's where somebody's getting their Tower hit at. Their addictions, whatever those may be. The Tower. Aries, Scorpio. What's the Tower? The Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody is reckless. Taurus, Gemini energy. Somebody could be born in May. Somebody is reckless. Somebody here is just, they're easily distracted. Somebody's like a hitman or something, whether spiritually or physically. This could be somebody that has a criminal background. Somebody here could get money under the table or in shady ways, especially if they can't keep a job. Somebody could be in and out of jobs. Their money is funny. They're borrowing money from people. They could be a thief, a scammer. When they get jobs or get money or they get good jobs or whatever, they blow their money because they ain't shit. Cause that's their karma. That's all somebody cares about is money. They don't care about their fucking kids. They don't care about nobody's feelings. They barely care about themselves. All they care about is how they look and what they have. And that's why somebody's getting a Tower hit exactly to that area of their life. So whether they get jobs, they don't keep them. Something always goes wrong. They blow their money. Something could be going on with somebody's health. Yeah, Knight of, somebody here is a follower. Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody's a bully, a fake bully. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Moon here. Somebody's psychologically impaired. Cancer, Pisces, psychological, a lot of animosity, hostility. Somebody here could be severely depressed. Hello, in a relationship with the Sagittarius. Oh, somebody's two-faced, they're in denial. Somebody here could be trying to move out of a home or move somewhere or uproot, or somebody here is getting kicked out. Somebody don't know where somebody is at. Somebody's driving around or looking for somebody. Somebody is sad, they're in regret. Somebody here could have made the wrong choice in love, or they went against the wrong person, they were mean to the wrong person, whatever. Five of Swords in reverse. There could be a crime that's being uncovered. Somebody could be trying to flee somewhere. Five of Swords in reverse. Or dodge something. Dodge accountability. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Somebody's mad because somebody here walked away. Now somebody's trying to cause conflict because they're in their fucking feelings. Somebody could have been trying to use money as a tool to maintain control over somebody, to basically, somebody was just the type of person that's like, well, I'm the breadwinner, so you got to do as I say. If you don't do as I say, I'm not going to give you no money. I'm not going to help out with the kids. I'm not going to give you no allowance. This could be somebody you got kids with, somebody that you depend on financially. This could be your own parents. It could be whoever. Somebody here could have been being financially abusive. Eight of Cups. Somebody here needs to walk away from something. Somebody here somebody here could be, you know what I'm getting with that Four of Wands in reverse? I feel like somebody has been homesick, or somebody's never really felt like they were accepted, maybe in their own family, or maybe somebody here felt estranged from their family. They're not close with their own family, so they could have got with somebody, whether this was somebody that they had kids with, somebody that they married, dated, been friends with, a community that they joined, a group they joined, whatever it is, church, whatever. And it's like they felt a sense of belonging, but it's like I feel like those people, or that person that they felt that quote unquote sense of belonging with and to, it was out of something dark and vibrational with the devil here. It was never really about feeling at home. These people really made them, or this person made somebody feel wanted, desired, needed, accepted, but it was for their benefit. I feel like somebody here is being used, abused, whether it's for their money, or somebody's using and abusing someone because they don't have money or something like that. Anyways, Eight of Cups, Saturn and Pisces. Somebody needs to stand their ground, follow their instincts. There's going to be a tower that happens to somebody, their health, their stability, their money, because they need to get out of an area, get out of a community, an environment, away from a person or people. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Somebody's not happy somewhere anyway. Yeah, somebody could be trying to get away from this Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody who's manipulative, spiteful, vindictive, nasty, mean. They lack empathy. They can't control their emotions, man or woman. Somebody who's very manipulative, very nasty, very spiteful person. And that's who's mad that they're getting walked away from. Or Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, June Cancer, June Gemini, Taurus here with the Hierophant. Somebody could have been manipulating somebody else's emotions by trying to abandon them, stonewall them, or gray rock them. You know how narcissists, they'll ignore communication with you until you bend to their will. Somebody's own mother could have treated them like that as a child. And that's why they treat other people like this. Maybe somebody's mother could have been really moody. Heavy Cancer energy. Cancer is the mother archetype, and Cancer does rule the moon. So somebody didn't really have a very emotionally stable mother. Their mother could have been cold, very money focused. They could have put more emphasis on looks, shoes, how things looked. They didn't really care about the person's well-being. That wasn't that important, and it's because her childhood, that wasn't that important, or that's how they felt. Somebody here could have had to grow up fast, and when they had kids, that's how they raised their kids. Somebody was emotionally unavailable, they wasn't present, or this is who somebody has a child by. Or this is who's abusing and doing this shit. Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody's very emotionally reactive. They can't regulate. Somebody can't self-regulate. If this is a man, his feminine side of himself is very distorted because of his mother. Queen of Cups in reverse. And most likely he got with somebody, or lives with somebody, marries somebody who is just as unavailable. Like maybe somebody is like, you know, people think that because a person is clingy, obsessed with them, you know, that they're emotionally available or that they're a good partner. And that does not equate to a good partner. Somebody is just because somebody's codependent on your energy does not mean they're going to be good to you. Queen of Cups. But if somebody had a mother or a parental figure who was emotionally distant, whether physically distant or emotionally distant, they're going to want to crave, they're going to think that a partner who's super obsessive, super clingy, super sensitive, super naive or gullible is best for them. And no. Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Magician. Somebody here doing work on somebody. Somebody can have major trust issues. There's a need for accountability as well. What's this Eight of Pentacles? Y'all could be seeing 888. I just feel like somebody's not well. Somebody can't take rejection either. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Somebody here needs to get help. Somebody needs to get help. I don't know if somebody's in denial that they need help, but somebody here needs to get help. Somebody overextends themselves emotionally. Somebody could be really moody. Mars and Capricorn, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, the Strength card. Somebody could be going to get work. Somebody, Magician here. Somebody's going to get work done. Leo energy to keep somebody like stuck to them, or to make somebody think that somebody wants someone to feel like, yeah, you love me, you have a soft spot for me, because they want money. Somebody just likes to have control and power over somebody. It's not about love. It's not about love. It's about power. It's about control. And this could be a group of people doing this to somebody behind the scenes. Like, what's the Three of Wands? Queen of Wands in reverse. There could be domestic issues going on in a home with two people. They fighting in front of a child or children. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you guys, it could be the mother who's very physically abusive to a man here. They put their hands on this man. I mean, it could be a man. Flip and switch the roles, but sometimes women could be abusive too. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, March Pisces, March Aries. What's the Queen of Wands in reverse? Oh, that's who's getting abused, I guess. I don't know. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Seven. Somebody here is getting caught abusing a child, or they abusing somebody. Moon in Aquarius here. Abusing their partner. Yeah, somebody is worried now. Somebody may have to appear in court. Somebody can have an injury. There could be a man here who has an injury due to some type of abuse that he sustained from a woman, for some of y'all. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, Five of Cups. Yeah, this is somebody here who they'll put their hands on you, they'll yell at you, they'll talk to you crazy, Mars and Scorpio, and then they'll be crying like, I'm so sorry, let me make it up to you, let's have sex, let's go do something fun with the kids, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, I'm just so crazy about you, I just love you so much that I abuse you. Make that make sense. Yeah, somebody's very delusional. Somebody here is programmed to believe that being abused, being threatened equates to love, and it does not. But yeah, somebody's been programmed through their childhood or just going through this with somebody for so long that they think, oh, well, this is just love. This is just what you have to deal with when you love each other, when you're passionate about each other, when you're crazy about each other. You could be seeing 555. Leo. Leo got 555. Oh, Leo. Yeah, Leo got 555. Yeah. What's the Page of Cups? And then somebody here apologizes, and then it's like rinse and repeat all over again. Page of Cups. Yeah, Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody is never sorry. They just know that they can. Somebody's just very arrogant. Very arrogant. It's like, okay, all I got to do is say I'm sorry. All I got to do is cry. All I got to do is use the child and say, you wouldn't want your daughter or your son to blah, 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 blah. But yet they're the one that's putting their hands on somebody. It's like, oh, how you going to do me like that? Or you going to do that to us, to our family? But bitch, you're crazy. Nobody wants to deal with that. And what is that teaching your kids? That abuse is okay? People living together or being married or staying together, even though they hate each other or one person is miserable, is okay. And somebody, and this Queen of Cups in reverse is not even in love with whoever this man is. Again, it's just about control. Somebody here treats someone like their little pet, like their lackey, like their pet. Like, yeah, I can have this person whenever I want. I can make them do whatever I want. I can make them act however I want. I can put my hands on them. I can talk to them crazy. And all I got to do is stroke their ego, maybe suck their dick, maybe, fuck them good. And then, we're back good. All I got to do is say sorry and cry. And we're good for a few months or so, and then I can sit there and traumatize them again, and rinse and repeat. Like, Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Magician. I feel like somebody here is getting a clear understanding about somebody's motives. That's why this little plan, that's why somebody here is about to crash out. Because this little repetitive, okay, we fight and fuck, or we fight and then we go back to being normal, and I'll stay for the kids, or I'll stay because family, or blah 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 blah. That's not working. That's why somebody here is getting angry and they're about to fucking make a fool out of themselves, or they already have. Magician here, Virgo, Gemini. That's not going to work anymore, and it's not working. Somebody has clarity. Yeah, somebody here is probably even bored with the damn sex. It's like, whatever. Magician. If they even still doing that. Magician. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's evaluating. Yeah, I love to see it. If you're a man, or this is a man, there's a man here that's seeing something very clearly about somebody in their energy. And somebody's realizing that somebody's just codependent. It's not about love. It's not about the family. It's not about the kids. The bitch is codependent. They're dick crazy, or this is a man who's pussy crazy, or dick whip, pussy whip, whatever. Somebody is letting something or somebody go so they can have a new beginning. It was never about love. Somebody needs to get help. Somebody has really bad issues, and you cannot be a martyr and save this person. You cannot. They have to save them fucking selves. Somebody here is realizing that. Somebody's making a head over heart decision about somebody. Somebody's clearly looking at something. Somebody could be saying, you know what? I wouldn't want my daughter to go through this. I don't want my son to be treated like this. I don't want my kids. I wouldn't want my kids or my siblings or anybody I care about to be in this type of environment or dynamic with somebody or with these people. It's time for somebody to lead by example. You're not doing your kids any favors. You're not doing yourself any favors by staying in something, by sacrificing yourself just to feel accepted, just to feel connected. It's not even, it's codependency. And it's toxic. This could be a person, this could be a couple, or this could be somebody that has a really strong attachment to somebody because they both smoke together, they both get high together, they both drink together. They're both, they both have a severe abandonment wounds. They both never had both their parents in the house. So it's like, by any means necessary, no matter what we go through, we got to keep the family together. We got to keep the marriage together, the whatever together. We got to keep the family together. It's like, no, that's not what that's King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, January Capricorn, January Aquarius. What's the King of Swords? Somebody could be trying to, somebody's realizing that somebody's behavior is very predictable. Yeah. Somebody's trying to bring somebody back in, use the past. Somebody has a rose-tinted view. Somebody here could have went back to somebody from their past, or they didn't end something with who they had kids with. but it's chaotic over there. Somebody's in denial about, somebody is getting betrayed and betrayed and betrayed by somebody, by this person's family. They're getting drained, depleted, abused, everything. But because they have history, or because that's who they feel familiar with, new or old, that's what it is. Or you could be realizing this. Let's get some oracle messages. Yeah, integration. I feel like whoever somebody had a family with, and if they got attached to this other person's family, they just, yeah, I feel like somebody just wanted to feel like they belonged somewhere. Somebody wanted to feel a part of a family. And they had, they had the right intentions, the right motives, but these people took advantage of that, or this person did. Somebody may not even be that close to their own mother, their own father, or something about somebody's root chakra. Their upbringing, their early life. What else? That's what somebody could be attacking. Yeah, celebration. Somebody wanted to feel included. Somebody wanted to be a part of something. What else? And somebody only feels bad when they get caught doing things. Yeah, patience. Yeah. Intuition. I feel like somebody's patiently observing something or someone. What's integration? Or they need to observe something about themselves. Integration. Yeah, gratitude. Yeah, I feel like somebody is never satisfied, really. Celebration. Some of y'all could need to practice more gratitude. Celebration. Yeah, flourish. Have more fun. Yeah, something needs to surrender. Allow something to fall. Allow the little boy and the little girl in you to die and become the woman, become the man. Somebody needs to grow up. It's time for somebody to like really evolve. And because they're not evolving, they're getting bad karma and they're being stuck to this. What's patience? Yeah, inspiration. Like somebody here realized that they did something in haste and they're in regret for choosing another person, going back to somebody, staying with somebody. Yeah, live from your heart, energy, and teach. Somebody's also meant to be a teacher, a healer, or something like that. Yeah, somebody has unique gifts. Somebody here could write a book. Somebody could write a book about what this is. Some of y'all could write a book about your experience with this person or with these people. Literally, some of y'all could write a book. Especially if this is something that went on for a long time. Some of you guys could write a damn book about this. Somebody could write a book. Literally. Maybe that's what some of you guys are meant to do. Write a book about this crazy shit. Or share your story. Share your testimony. Something. I feel like somebody's very immature. It's like somebody does things impulsively and recklessly, and then it's like they regret it right after, but they don't have somebody was not taught the tools as a child. Somebody's parent was not patient enough with them as a child. Somebody's mother or father was not patient enough with them as a child. Somebody has a hard time regulating their emotions, man or woman. But this is your reading, Sag. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.